on your cloth, and in this video we are going to be talking about elastic. Essentially there's a whole bunch of different types of elastic, and it's important that you choose the right one for the specific project you're working on. So the two most common types of elastic are braided elastic and knit elastic. Now braided elastic you can identify because when you stretch it you just see a whole bunch of long lines. And this type of elastic works best when you are making a casing and kind of feeding the elastic through, like on a scrunchie or a waistband. You could still use a zigzag stitch and stitch it down, but the braided elastic, it's going to stretch out a whole lot more than the knit elastic will once it gets stitched down. Knit elastic, on the other hand, you can identify by, if you stretch it, you'll just see all these little squares appear. This elastic works best when it's stitched down. So you'll find this elastic is often used on leg openings. You know, in some cases for waistbands, like if the waistband is stitched, it holds its shape really well when it's stitched, unlike the braided elastic, which kind of gets a little stretched out when you stitch it down. Other types of elastic are something called a Picot, and it's basically a knit elastic that's got kind of a decorative trim, and you see this elastic most often used in underwear. Elastin is a clear plastic elastic that is most commonly used in swimwear, sportswear, underwear. Unfortunately, it is not the easiest elastic to use. It's very slippery and it's hard to pin. So if you're a beginner sewer, I recommend staying away from elastic. There's also fold over elastic, also known as FOE, and it's essentially just an elastic that folds over an edge, a raw edge. You'll see this most commonly used in waistbands. It's used a lot in cloth diapers and covers to trim around the edges and around leg holes and gussets. Finally, there's elastic thread. An elastic thread is essentially that. It's elastic thread. You hand wind it onto a bobbin and you use it in the bobbin only, and it works really well to help gather fabrics, or if you're going to shirr fabrics. As far as cloth incontinence products go, I use the shirring method when I make stretchy tab extenders. If you're curious about what those look like, you can see the link below to a pattern that I have, a sewing pattern that I have for creating these shirred elastic tab extenders for baby diapers. So at the end of the day, the type of elastic you choose depends on the project you're doing. So those are the most commonly used elastics and cloth incontinence products. For more helpful sewing tips and tricks, be sure to subscribe to my channel and be on the lookout for the next video.